Oh, showtime. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Q&A Small Engine live stream. Let's see who's in there. We got David is here. Hello, David. Saying hello. Mr. Rhodes is here. TGM is here. Let me scroll down these things. Let's see. Oh, come on. Comments. All right. We got Klaus. Come on. Let's go. My keyboard is not responding. Everyone's saying hello, hello. Yeah, everybody likes the thumbnail. That's called clickbait, Wayne. I want to see with a little bit of a clickbait. Let's see if anyone responds. See what happens. Everyone's here. Hank, Pat is here. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. Tommy Dublin, hello to you. Everybody's saying hello. Let's see. Oh, all my buddies in the WhatsApp, the link is in there. Let's see, everybody's still saying hello. Oop, come on. There we go. Brucey. Hello, Bruce. Hey, Brucey, the nasturtiums I planted last year, the seeds I didn't find, they're coming up on their own. They're about 2 inches. I got to plant the other ones tomorrow. Let's see. Hoss is here. Hello. Everyone's saying hello. So, come on, so we can get caught up, so we can start talking. Everyone's saying Mac is here too. Hello. Klaus is in the basement. I see you, Klaus. Hold on. 35 already. Who else we got here? Hank, Klaus, Mac. Where am I going? Everyone, Brucey's saying hello. Glenn is here. Hello, Glenn. Peta. Hello, Peta. Mr. Clem. Hello. Let's see who else we got. I think we're getting caught up. We are getting caught up here. Bingo, bingo, bingo. I think we're getting there. Rick. Hello, Rick. How are you? I think I'm almost caught up. Ben. Hello, Ben. Mr. Hughes. How are you? Everybody's saying hi. I think I'm getting almost caught up. Mr. Rhodes. Almost there. Jason. Rick. Close. Hank. Let's see. Oop. This laptop is not playing nice today. Shawnee Hills, hello. Let's see. I'm getting close. I tell you, I hate this keypad thing you gotta hit with your finger. I can't stand it. I need a mouse. So I think we're getting toward the end of all the comments. Mick Hardy's here. Hello, Mick. I think we're getting very close. Robert Whitfield. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Everybody's saying hi, hi, hi. All right. Who's left? Ben. Pete's here. Hello, Pete. How are you? Everybody's saying hi, hi, hi. Mr. Clement is here. Hello. Everybody's saying hello. All right. I think I'm at 37 in the house, it looks like. All right. Everyone's saying hi. All right. I think I'm caught up. Hold on. What do we got? All right. I'm caught up for now, I think. Wait, what do I got left? I think I've said hello to everybody, and everyone said hello to everybody. So I'm just going to, Dirt Rider, say hello. What's up, Mike? All right. So I'm going to start out. All right. What's happening, small engine? Well, two things this week, though. We last week we If you guys were here toward the end of the chat, you met Erica and Tyler from Married with Small Engines. Great channel. They're doing very well. Almost 9,000 subs in about 5-6 weeks. So they're doing very well. Mick got over his 25,000. So good one to Mick. He did a video, a shout out to Hank about a spark checker. I think it was the longest shout out on record, about 9 minutes. But anyway, what happened this week with small engines? I got a bunch of stuff. I got people dropping off tractors and mowers and weed sticks and all that. But here's a funny story. Today, guy calls me up on my phone and he says, "Hi, my name's Jim. I'm down the road, maybe 5 miles or so." He says, "I got a tiller, Craftsman, 5 horse." And he says, "Won't start." I said, "Okay." He says, "Can I bring it by?" And I'm in the middle of 100 things. I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead, bring it by." So he brings it by, Briggs and Stratton 5 horse Craftsman front tine type tiller. It's actually on the bottom of the engine. So it's standard 5 horse with a fuel pump on the side, sucks it up through the tank, goes into that little well, sucks it up, and burns it. Okay, fine. Am I choppy, Klaus? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Am I all right? Okay. No, I look choppy on my screen. Anyway, I pull it, I choke it, and about the fourth pull, I know it's going to start, and it starts. He's looking at me like, "The hell did you do?" And I said to him, I said, "Did you drain the fuel out of this last year?" He said, "I absolutely did. It was bone dry." So then I explained to him how the fuel has to get sucked up from that one tank into that little well, and then from that well into the carburetor. And I said, "I guarantee you, if you pulled it 4 more times like I just did, it would have started." So I said, everything's in the timing. So I said to him, I said, "You know what? Give me $5 for a cup of coffee. We'll call it even." So he gave me $10 bill. He said, "Get a donut too." It's all right. So that was easy. All right. Did that. Then I had a weed stick, and you're going to have to watch the video for this, but it was running perfect. Echo weed stick running perfect. Then all of a sudden I'm going to tune it. It's like that. What the heck is going on? And I look at the fuel's a little low in the tank. I said, okay. So I put more fuel in it. And it's running great. I said, okay, it was probably just low on fuel. Also, what the heck is going on? You're going to have to watch the video. First time I've seen this problem. Stupid, 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 stupid problem. But I never seen it before, or I haven't seen it in a long, long, long time. So anyway, stay tuned for the video on that because it's funny. You're gonna enjoy it. But what else this week? We've got a Husqvarna tractor in the driveway that hadn't been running a while. New cylinder heads. It just says it won't run. Lost power. Been sitting for years. I got that to work on. I got a Craftsman tractor with a twin Briggs 19.5 horse, the red opposed twin, which I can't stand those engines. Good friend of mine, Patty, went to college with her. Her dad dropped it off yesterday. So, of course, friend, I got to do it. And coworker. She actually works at my place. So we got to get that fixed for her. I still have that Cub Cadet in the driveway. Guy's trying to sell it. So there's no real rush. He's just trying to, I may buy it. I may convert it to a dual stick hydro. What else do we got? We have a chainsaw MS250 that the handle fell off of a ATV and cracked, so I have to replace the $50 handle on that steel MS250. Do that in the morning. And then I've got 2 weed sticks and about 4 chainsaws I'm working on as well. So if Wayne's watching, my buddy Wayne from work, yes, I am working on the 350 to 346 XP conversion. Hopefully we'll get that really soon. Anyway, that's about it with me and small engines. So let me bring up guest number 1. We got Mr. Klaus. Oh,
Good evening.
What's going on?
No, well, I'm
So,
not going to say not much because there's
what
a
happened to your
whole
voice?
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
And there's a whole lot going on.
Mowing season or what? Are you fully engaged? Yeah. Okay.
I've got tractors and front mounted mower trim, everything. I mean, I've been doing. Remember, this is what I do after work, right? So I've been doing 4 tractors this week so far, and a couple of push mowers and a trimmer, and one emergency thing. Can you fix it now so I can bring it home now? And yes, turn on the fuel. There you go. Now, you know, it's been like that all week. It's been great, and for us Europeans, it has been a victory this week.
What is that?
We have something the Americans don't.
An accent?
Well, We have a cleaning product from Oregon called MX14,
I know. We tried finding it.
a really good product, and the Americans can't get it. So no,
That's because it's radioactive, Klaus. You know.
who cares as long as it cuts grease?
There you go.
Yeah. And it's actually biodegradable, something. Doesn't
Is
matter.
it seriously?
We
It says
have it.
biodegradable?
We have it. You don't. Great stuff. So for us Europeans, it's a win.
And UK, yeah, UK, I think too. It says,
Yeah. They do count as Europeans. You know, we.
Do they? Oh, okay. I thought UK. I thought UK was on its own.
They're islanders, and we got to take care of them. But still, they count. Nah, I'm kidding. No, but other than that, I've been having my head stuck in repairs. So yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. I haven't run in. Well, I did have a comeback this week.
Oh, which one?
Yeah.
Not the Regent, not the Simplicity Regent.
No.
Okay.
A Clippo mower, you know those weird ones we have, but with the Honda GCV 170. I did a full service on it. I do that every year. The guy uses the heck out of it. I mean, he does. He says when he first starts mowing until he's done 3.5 hours.
Wow.
And it's a push mower. I mean, the guy's getting an exercise. But he, hey Pete, after I delivered it to him, he said I let it sit there for a couple of weeks, and then I had to go mow, and I mowed for about half an hour, and it cut out. I guess I had it in. It started. I mean, it started up, died. Typical carburetor issue.
Is that the one you just did the video on? That one? No, that was an older one, right?
No, that was an older one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know when I do service on these, I will take the bowl off, clean it, spray up with some carb clean up in the motion tube and stuff, and just assemble it. I mean, if there's no issues with it, I won't do any. I don't take the carb off if there's no running issues.
Yeah.
So I did that and returned it to the guy, and I did all the plug, fuel, oil, all that stuff, and he was right. It started up and immediately dies. So it's a typical carb issue. So I cooked the carb in the ultrasonic, and I had it running out here for first time for 10 minutes. Then I had to shut it off because the phone rang, and then another 15 minutes.
What do you use for mix? Your ultrasonic mix? What do you actually use?
It's a proprietary. It's called Delwick. It's something I buy in Germany. It's for aluminum and ultrasonic cleaners.
Water mixed in it, or
yes, water based. And I do like Bruce does. I dunk my carburetors afterwards in alcohol.
Oh, okay. Or as what does Bruce say, methyl hydrate?
Yeah, he says that, but I hope it's not methyl hydrate because that'll kill you. No, the only thing I don't do that with is a small 2-stroke carburetors. I do the Stella trick where I put it in a jar with a solution that I then put in the. So, but yeah, I ultrasonic cleaned that and it ran like a charm. No, didn't even miss a beat.
Nice.
I will say though, the new Honda GCVs, the 140, the 170, the 200.
Oh,
no, the old ones were 90 and a 60. These are 40, 70, and they don't run as smooth. They really don't. Weird, but they really don't. Doesn't matter. The thing was running. I gave it back to the guy, and I only charged him the ultrasonic cleaning. So everybody's happy. Yeah, that was my week.
Cool. All right, let's see. Who do we got? We got Mr.
No, I'm so sorry, Kenny. I do have the guess what it is this week because of my total failure.
Did you send it to me? I don't.
Yes, on your WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
Oh my. Okay, I gotta take a look. No worries.
I have the one now where I will beat Hank and he will wimp when I'm done. If not, I'm out of here. Uh-oh. He prepared. He's brought drinks. Jesus. I'm screwed.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, no. See what it says? What does it say? What's it say on the bottle?
MX14. Yeah.
There you
nice.
go.
It's supposed to be pink, Hank. Nice try.
See now if it was pink lemonade, Hank, you would have had him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would have had me. Yeah.
There you go,
How you
Mr.
doing,
Kellogg.
Hank?
good. But you see, you already have something I don't have.
What's that?
The MX-14.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have it yet. I know you. You know, you got friends in higher places, and all of a sudden.
What now?
Pete, how you doing?
Oh, cool. All right, Pete.
Oh,
Yeah, 15th.
Juan-
We're gonna see a new Pete. Good.
Kenny, we got to
deal.
switch language.
Well,
¿Cómo
I know.
está, señor? ¿Cómo está, señor? Juan dear. Oh,
Oh, one there.
Juan dear.
Oh,
Anyway.
I got that from Brucey baby.
Oh yeah. All right. Nice.
Hey,
No.
see
I
the donkey?
guess we
Yeah,
don't
the
rate.
donkey. Yeah. No, we don't rate. We don't rate.
Is my connection terrible or what? Because you guys are like pixelating. I'm pixelating. Or is it
Kenny,
just
you
me?
look as handsome as ever. There's nothing wrong
Well,
with your
that
connection.
aside, no, it's just everybody's like, I don't know if it's my internet connection or what, but it's sort of like everybody's pixelating on my computer. Weird,
Hmm.
No,
crazy.
you're fine.
No, you're fine. I mean, even Hank. I mean, he just had a haircut. He's got a new T-shirt. I mean, what's not? Yeah, and the beard.
Hey,
What's not?
Scott,
What's not to
yeah.
like?
You got to call Pate, Scott, and find out how to sell in New York for high dollars. So what's going on, Mr. Hank?
Oh, not much. I went around looking for toolboxes, and the costs of them are like phenomenal, you know.
Where'd you go?
But I think Harbor Freight has the cheapest one on the market because Home Depot and Lowe's at the same box are like $200 more than what I want to pay, and so I think I might end up with the Harbor Freight one.
Is it a how many one-piece roller or what is it?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
So, how many of those do you have now? Like
There you
18? 18?
I have 17.
19?
Too many, Klaus. Too many.
I was actually out with Tom the other day, and we did count them, and I have 17. So,
Jesus.
All right, this one.
but
here,
you know what it is though? Half of them are. Oh, what do you got? Hold on.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now is that what brand? What is that? Their brand or whatever it's called?
Yeah, the Yukon. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
ball
let
bearing
me
drawers
say
or what?
Yeah. See this one? That's
Yeah.
at Home
neat.
Depot.
Yeah.
That looks a lot like mine.
Yeah. Look at the price.
How much? $349 or something? What does it say?
No, $396.
And what's the other one?
And the other one is two. Where'd it go?
Same number of drawers or
$299. Yeah. And
But then you get the wooden table.
yeah, and then the
Top.
one at Lowe's is that.
Yeah, that looks like mine too.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, it does.
craft?
That looks a lot like mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Scott, what town are you in, Scott? He said he's in Connecticut.
Duck and cover.
Buying a new car, not a car. Jeez.
Yeah, well, as long as it's not orange.
So-
Yeah. Hank,
Yeah.
we're getting there.
Hey,
We got to get you set on making an addition to the property. You need a new. You need
Well,
space.
I tell you what, just adding on 4 feet to what I have is going to cost me $50 a sheet for the plywood, which is 12 sheets. The 2x4s, the 2x6s, and the roofing and all that would cost me just about as much as to build a 12x12 shed,
Oh yeah.
That's a no-brainer. You got to get the 12 by 12.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is I want to get a builder here to give me a price to add on another bathroom and a room, and then extend my garage another 24 by 24, and that would be my workspace. So I got this ball rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's gonna be
Hey,
good. It's gonna be good.
my buddy Wayne's at somewhere, Ace Hardware. They're selling where you find all like the hardware and stuff. They're selling just the empty ones for like $10 each.
Really?
So you can
Get
put
'em.
your own stuff in it. Well, he's got like
Get
a big Ace Hardware by his house. I guess
Yeah.
they're redoing the Hillman drawers or something. But
Yeah.
those are
Okay.
nice
Get
to
'em.
have, though. They're all pocketed
Oh
and
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh
Be
yeah.
nice for like carb kits and stuff like that.
$10 a
Some of
piece.
them-
That's not bad. No,
No.
not bad. Because you got all the dividers and everything inside, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Oh, he's in Hartford. Oh, you're about an hour and 10 minutes from me. How far is Hartford from you, Hank? About 30 minutes?
35 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're close. Hey, look who showed up. The thumbnail showed
Hi,
up.
Steve.
Where is he? Hey! I figured someone said, why don't you put up something for clickbait? And I'm like, who could I put up that people would recognize? I know. It worked, Steve. It worked. I did get questioned. I actually got about 6 emails saying, what's Steve doing on your channel? I was like, Steve's always on the channel.
Yeah.
Anywho, let me throw. Oh, sorry, Bruce.
Bruce-
Here's the link. Hold on.
Bruce,
Hold on.
Now we just need to get Steve into a brawl, and then it's gonna take off, right, Steve? I'm pretty sure Steve is game. I think.
See, if I wanted to be really, really good, though, I would have had Steve as that, but then I would have had welcome to Ken Small Engine live stream.
Yeah.
That
Do
would
we
have
know
done.
anyone? Do we know anyone who talks like that?
I do know somebody.
Huh.
But anyway, all right. What else are you doing with small engines this week, Hang? You working on your decks and tractors, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I did get serviced my Anetta Riding John Deere. I have 3 now.
Oh.
So
Wayne, Wayne's asking if you want any of those, Hank. He'll grab some for you. $10 each.
Wayne,
My
where
Wayne,
is-
I work with.
oh, you're Wayne. Yeah.
He's at a place called Chatfield Hardware. How many?
Yeah, 4 of them then.
4 of them. 4 of them, Wayne, if you're watching.
Yeah. What I was going to say, yeah. So I did an oil change, there's service on it, and I sharpened 9 blades for the L120 I have, and this is a D140. D140 with the 3 blades have spindles that have the star-shaped blades. The L120 has 3 holes, which is the 2 that hold it in place and 1 bolt in the middle. So those 9 blades that I sharpened that I thought I was going to put on the D140, no. So with the blades I took off the 140, I had to sharpen and balance after the fact, you know.
Hey, 51 in the house. Please hit the like. 51. Hit the like.
Yes.
And anyway, let's get to who else is in the basement here. Oh, we got the Canucks in the basement. We'll start with the western side first. Yo.
Well, I was going to think, who is the other Canucks? We got maybe, I think Steve's in the basement.
Steve's
And
in the
Erica.
way west, and we got Wayne.
Yeah, and I'm in the middle.
East.
Yeah.
And now we got
And-
Erica. She's in the east as well. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're invading.
Yeah, I was thinking about you, Bruce, today. My nasturtiums are starting to come up, and I didn't even plant any.
Yeah, there's lots left in there from last year.
Yeah, yep. And they're about 2 inches already. I'm like, my gosh, I was surprised.
I can't do it. We were at -10 last night, which is probably what, 15 F.
Yeah.
When do you start planting then? In May or June, or what do you do?
When I can move. Probably the 10th of May. We'll start on the big seeds, and then the smaller seeds that come up quick we'll do on after the long weekend on the 24th.
Mud mower building trend? Is there a mud mower? There used to be a lot of mud mower channels out there. You know, I haven't seen too many lately.
The only one I know
Because we had
is
our good friend who passed away, Bama mud mower.
Yeah.
Yeah, our friend
What's
Bama.
his name?
Yeah.
Long beard. He's got a long beard, right?
Ed. Yeah.
Ed.
No.
Oh, we
Ed.
got polar bear. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, had.
Polar
Yeah,
bear's
had.
got a
Yeah,
lot-
had. Yep,
yeah.
yep.
hey, the big dog
Yeah. He
Oh,
does
yeah.
pull in. He does.
Oh yeah.
and the donkey.
The dog and the donkey.
Yeah.
Why am I thinking cartoon here?
Yeah. So that only took a week to get to you, Hank.
Yeah, it was quick. It was quick, huh?
One country to another.
Yeah. Somebody
And
liked
you
it.
working on anything, Bruce, or no?
Well, I'm starting to. I bought. I've got one that needs to be revived, we'll say, and then I've got 3 done from last fall. And then yesterday or 2 days ago, I went and bought 2 battery chargers because I need a battery charger that doesn't kick out if the battery's not in good shape. I need one just to kind of honk 15 volts into it. So I went and
Well, what are
bought
they
2
now?
old-
Like if it's not what 6 or 8 volts, it won't even work, right?
Right. Well, mine's at 10. Like the one I got, one of those little orange Magno
Lost
Who's
Hank.
right? Yeah, we did.
Yeah. What happened to Hank?
So anyway, I went
Lost
on.
Hank.
I went on buy and sell, and I bought 2 used battery chargers that just charge. They don't have a brain, and sometimes you just need that.
Like a dumb, just
Just a black, heavy
yeah,
battery charger, and this
Yeah.
one has a 75 amp alternate for boosting a vehicle,
nice.
which is a little dangerous because it takes it up to 18 volts.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
electricity. Klaus, that's electricity.
What?
Although
I'm telling you, if it's more than 2 wires, I get confused.
Yeah. And what's his name there? I had it in my head. The generator guy. Hi, guy.
Oh, Condon?
Welcome back. Yeah.
Condon.
James Condon.
He's the best generator guy I know.
Yeah.
I was doing
Alright.
I'm sorry, I was doing a mower.
Yeah, him and
Bruce,
Gary. I had your home light showing your home light was the thumbnail.
Who, me? Oh, my saw.
Yeah, it was the thumbnail for like 2 days, and then this morning someone said, "Why don't you put something someone will recognize on your thumbnail?" I'm like who? And I'm like, "Aha!" So I threw Steve up there.
Yeah, that is waiting for me, but I
Anywho.
don't think I can yank that. I saw Erica starting that, what was it, an 881? And
Oh, the 881s, those are monsters.
yeah, and that had a
881.
compression release, and she could still barely pull it. That's a 121 cc's, that thing, man.
That
That's
thing is, I mean, I'm
Is
telling you, if you ever run it in your head, it is a scary piece of machinery.
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
a lot of power.
They're $2,500 US.
Yeah, they're big.
It's-
$2,500 US.
Yeah, it's the Wayne man.
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, Wayne?
We had sleet today.
Oh,
Did
boy.
you?
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Get out.
she was peppering us with sleet for a while. It got so cold.
You know what? We had that 5 days ago, so it probably went all the way across Canada and did it to you.
Yeah, I got to put the pressure washer back in the garage just in case it goes below 0 tonight.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're
Yeah.
saying 30s here for the next 3 days. Yeah, for the weekend,
Yeah,
for the
crazy.
nighttime.
We've been
Yeah.
below 0 every day.
Hey, Ken, did somebody ask
No.
about mud mowers? They want to know if there's another channel.
Well, they were
Redneck,
just saying that.
Channels on
Hold
mud
on, let me-
mowers.
and
Redneck, Redneck Computer Geek is one channel.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
have
he's
any
one too.
areas here.
Well, who was our other
Normally
guy,
They're all in the States.
We
for
either
mud
have
mower racing.
our mud's frozen
Yeah,
until May.
Yeah.
I'm amazed, Bruce.
He's saying about he was saying
have
the trend.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, some of the places in the States have mud mower racing, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you put a wheel. If you
Yeah.
put 4 wheels on it, somebody's going to race it.
Yeah.
yeah. Now, I'm just amazed, Bruce, that you guys have such a short season, and yet you still get the same thing in your vegetable garden as I do. I mean, it's actually
Yeah.
more. But
I have to cheat a bit because I buy a short season variety.
Yeah.
But this year, Klaus, I'm not going to rotate the garden. I'm going to just pull the weeds carefully, not tromp it down and stomp it down, because I did till it last fall.
Yeah.
And I think I only have to till it once a year. Plus, I don't think I have the ability to hold my tiller this year. The old stalwart.
Do you have a lot of earthworms in your soil?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Lots of all kinds of crud bunnies in there. There's more.
Yeah.
There's earthworms and ants. And, yeah, it's good soil.
I bought last year. I bought 3 cubic meters of. They call it soil improver, which is basically horse manure that's been composted and then mixed
There's
up.
another name for it.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, wherever I put that stuff, I get earthworms that are about this long, and that's between the eyes. No, I'm kidding. No. I'm just getting. There's so much activity in the ground.
Yeah.
From that stuff that I put in, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You put the seeds in the ground and stand back because they'll come up and hit you.
I mean, you can,
I have night crawlers, those big long ones, but I also have robins that are grabbing them and
good.
them out.
I don't like the night crawlers because they make bumps in your lawn.
Yeah. But they're bringing up that's castings. That's a worm castings, and that's improving your soil.
Worm poop.
Yeah, poop.
Yeah, worm poop. Yeah, that's good stuff. We need that.
You can buy it by the bag.
Yeah. It's something about earthworms.
So
they eat soil, and then they take all the nutrients out, and the rest just goes
to
down
us.
the rear. Yeah, to us. Yeah. No, I'm just saying that stuff I put in last year. It was good stuff. Sorry, Kenny.
That's all right. I'm just wondering what Wayne's working on this week. Anything?
Steady, swamped shed. We got a 10 by 20 foot shed. We
Like Mowers?
It's been filled up and emptied about 5 or 6 times so far this week. Jake's been doing nothing but deliveries, pickup and deliveries.
I've had one call.
Most of what's coming in is either got most nests on the push mowers, either overfill push mowers. They got about an inch too much above the full line with oil.
Oh, yeah.
Or a half an inch below the ad line with the oil. We've been getting a beautiful Toro super recycler personal pace mower, totally seized up because the guy ran it below oil. He said he called up. He said, I can't pull the recoil. I told him we'd check it out. So he gave us the machine.
No.
I just sold it to Chubby Butcher. Chubby Butcher said, I got a motor for it. So I sold it to him. Well, this personal pace had the clutch assembly for the blade on it.
Yeah.
So he's struggling. He's struggling. I says, you better make sure it's the right engine for this mower because
the shaft has to be perfect.
So he put a Toro Tecums on, and he called me up and he said, bring me a cable. I need to put a brake cable on. And then all of a sudden he realized that the bail handle works with the personal pace on that one. He's having a real hard time.
But is this a regular recycler or a super recycler with the aluminum deck?
No, it's got a steel deck, but it's got the brake system for the blade. So you start it and then you engage the blade. You know the one I mean, where
that's about a 5-year-old. That's a 5-year-old one, eh?
Yeah. The blue handle is on the bail handle, and you pull that back. And
Is that the one that slips like that?
Yeah.
The handle and the...
Bruce, don't do that.
Bruce, don't do that with Mick on. Don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Oh, by the way, Mick's got a troller, eh? I thought I got a message from Mick, said, text me, I got to talk to you. And I thought it was from Mick. So listen to this. It's a beauty.
Yeah.
So the guy says, how long have you been following my channel? And right away I says, oh shit, this ain't Mick. This is somebody else, right? Somebody trolling me. So I said, oh geez, like for a long, long time since you first started your channel. By the way, I said, what's the name of your channel? And the guy says, you got to be kidding me. And I says, no, I'm not kidding. Are you Mick? And I don't want to say the name of the channel, but he threw out another channel, which he is not, right? He is not this channel. But the guy this channel that he mentioned just happened to have a giveaway of something that's not engine related. So the guy texts me and he says, well, send me your email and your address because you won the mower. And I said, oh, no kidding. I won the mower. I says, I thought your channel got nothing to do with mowers. You're giving away something else other than a mower. Oh no, he says, I'm giving a mower away too. And I says, buddy, I says, you're just a scam artist. I says, you likely finally shut down from scamming on Chicanics, and now you went over to Micks, eh?
You know what? He's a scammer, but he's not an artist.
No, I wish I could meet this guy. If you're out there, come and visit me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or any one of us.
Yeah, just kills me.
Yeah. Yeah, scammers. You got to be careful with that.
They're sure, and they're starting to be everywhere. I'm getting, you know how when you had a landline, you got 600 calls a day. Now I'm getting the same kind of calls, but on my phone. Yes, I need a new phone.
So here's a question for you. Let's say you got a giveaway, and I was watching Chicanic. She says, now I will not contact you. I will let you know on your comment that you won, and then you email me, right? And then we're gonna get your address and send you out your prize. Well, what if somebody else emails? But and you don't know, the email address is different than what they're using on. How do you know you're sending the right person the right gift?
You don't.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you don't.
So you got a scammer out there that says, "Oh, I see that comment. I'm going to email her," or they got to email her. But how do you know it's the right person?
Yeah, I will say that I've done four competition type of thing where there's giveaways, freebies, stuff. They do absolutely nothing for the channel.
No, but it's nice to.
They cost the channel, I tell you that much. Postage.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, even though the last one I did, I had two companies bring. There was a steel trimmer, there was scale tools, there was everything, and as Kenny said, it cost me a fortune in shipping, and I didn't even see a bump in view. Nothing. I mean, it was just a cost.
Yeah,
I know. I like that I made somebody happy. That's a good thing. That's nice. But the return of it, nah. I'm not doing any more competitions because
you just got to go back to when you send people nice presents like my green air shooter or my red air shooter.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, if somebody comes up with a good comment or somebody has done or a shirt. I mean, green is kind of in this year, isn't it, Hank? What do you think?
I like black.
Nice. Hey, you see Tyler from Tyler's got his own channel here. I didn't realize that. I didn't know he raced long.
Oh, hi, Tyler.
Oh, hi, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
Interesting.
Yeah, well,
look at that.
You guys are going to be like the husband and wives talk to each other over the internet. Is that what this is?
Jake's never had a giveaway, but he's going to be.
We've seen that on before.
They're in two different rooms talking to each other on two different computers.
Hey, when I'm in the
Like our
garage,
kids do with
sometimes
the cell phone.
when I'm in the garage, sometimes
away.
I'll text Trudy. I'll text Trudy on the garage.
Lunch.
Well,
Lunch.
Jake's 6,000 away from hitting 100K, and then he's going to be giving away the mini ductor venom induction gun. We're going to order one
that's
directly. Yeah, that's
all we want is a T-shirt and a hat.
Yeah, well, we don't have T-shirts and hats. I keep telling them keep telling them to get a site that does T-shirts because I said a lot of people likely want the T-shirt.
But well, come on, show off. Get it out of here, Hank. You're a show.
Well, I'm sorry, Hank's the only one in the U.S. We shipped one out to Donnie Boy 73 because he spent about an hour and a half on the phone with Jake when he first started. So we sent him a hat, but I don't think he's ever worn it on the show.
No.
But Jake's going to give away a mini ductor, and he's going to give away a lube shuttle package because those are two companies that he did reviews on theirs, and it's excellent equipment. And so we're going to buy them from the company and have them shipped out.
Nice.
And then I don't know what else, but there'll be, I don't know, he'll give away over $1,000 worth of stuff. And like you say, Klaus, it won't really do anything for the channel, but it's just to give back. And then his very first subscriber, he actually knows who it is. He's been trying to find out if the guy's still around. He wants to send him something too, his very first subscriber.
Cool.
Can we figure that out? Although in studio, will it tell you who your first subscriber was? I wonder if it will. If does it go by
No,
date?
I don't-
Can you actually see the date
no.
joined?
What's that? I don't
That'd
know
be-
how Jake knew, but he hunted down who his
Yeah.
first was.
That would be kind of cool if we could do that.
It would be.
Hey, Wayne,
Yeah.
the induction heater.
You know what?
that-
It's probably my best friend.
The induction heater that you have, is it on your site? Do you get anything for if somebody
No.
buys?
No,
No.
like he didn't affiliate Lincoln or nothing. No, we don't get anything for that.
Because I'm thinking of getting one. So.
No, I can have Jake put a link to it
Okay.
Yeah.
on
I don't
that.
think
Yeah,
Klaus wants
I'll
to
tell
give
you
me
what,
that
it's the
t-shirt
most
printing booth.
comfortable handling induction heater. Like I think I seen the one Klaus has got. Yours is more of the straight one, right, Klaus?
Hear you, David.
Mine is the cheapest one you can
Yeah.
get out of China.
Oh,
yeah.
this one, Hank. This one's not cheap.
I'm so disappointed in you, Klaus. I thought
And
you always would
It's
brought
got, I
everything.
think it's
It-
got.
It
a
was free.
2-minute
It was free.
Yeah, it's got a 2-minute duty cycle on it. So
Yeah.
it
Oh,
automatically
that's pretty
shuts
short.
down and cools, and the fan keeps going until it cools down.
But
Yeah.
2 minutes is more than enough
Yes.
for an 8
Oh, yeah.
volt.
It's not like an electric welder.
Oh yeah.
No,
No.
Yeah.
but you'd be surprised on some of the 15, 16 nuts that we've had to remove that are seized right on, where
Mhm.
we had to get really close to that 2-minute mark to get them heated enough that we could
Yeah.
get them out of there.
Do you quench
And-
them afterward, or you just use the
No,
heat?
no quenching.
Mm.
Just put the impact to it and spin it off.
And why don't you quench them?
What?
The bolt that's stuck.
If I get them red hot, I can change the structure of the nut. Not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But like it's rare that we've got, like you got to be careful on some of the stuff you're taking off when it's smaller that you don't get it red hot because you don't need it that hot to break it free.
Right.
Yeah.
We've all been there, hey?
The best
Well,
one that I use it on is the bolt that mounts the muffler on the snow blowers. You know, the snow blower bracket that bolts to the head, and I think it's a 5/16 or a 3/8 head bolt that's on
That's
it.
a Tecumseh?
That one is always. Like I have never had one that would move with a wrench.
Is that the one that holds the muffler on the Tecumseh?
Yeah, on the top. It mounts to
Yeah.
the
But
top of the
but
head.
Wayne,
Oh yeah, the
but
one that
Wayne-
snaps off all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, always wants
Yeah.
to break off. So that one there, I must say, when we heat it up, we tap it a few times. If it doesn't move by hand, then we'll heat it again and then we'll quench it.
But
And
how do you heat a steel bolt in aluminum? Because aluminum isn't conductive, right? I
no,
got that
but
right.
the steel is heating up and it's drawing the heat down into the threads.
But you got to have the coils in the area where the steel is for it
Yeah.
to heat up.
But it draws the
Yeah, but
heat
it'll
right
draw it
down
down.
from the head
It'll
of the
draw it
bolt.
Ah, okay, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I get, yeah, okay, I get it.
So,
yeah, okay.
If we ended up heating that bolt because the head is so small, if it ended up getting red, it just sits there until it darkens up. Then we'll give it a few taps and then we'll try it by hand. And if we can move it a little, then we move it back and forth.
Yeah.
Then we might do it again. And then if it's not moving with a little bit of vibration, then we'll try quenching it. And I think, I don't know, we likely snapped one off in all the years we've had the induction gun.
Mhm.
And that was likely because I was a little antsy and I wanted to get the job done. And I went at it a little too hard with my
ANSI
size
won't get you.
14
Yeah,
14
is-
mitts,
Your mitts.
right?
ANSI
Put a little
is your
bit
worst
like a horse
enemy when
to
it comes to stuck bolts. It really is.
Wayne, Lord
you guys
grant me
gotta get-
patience, but hurry.
Get the old
Yeah.
Steel shaker.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
made one of those. I made one of those.
yeah, a lot of who was it? Double wide or 65 Ford did it first?
Yeah, it was a
I,
challenge, and I did it too.
I replaced two
Hmm.
spindle assemblies on a Craftsman deck this morning. You know, the ones where it's a self-tapping screw that goes into the aluminum of the spindles housings.
Yeah.
And I was doing this, I was doing that, and I didn't go like, no. And I just took the big gun and just snapped off all the heads, all 8. Done. Next, because it's not going anywhere. It can take you all day, and one will snap on you.
What is that on, Klaus?
It was on a Craftsman. a deck, a regular 42-inch deck is got
tractor.
Yeah, tractor. Yeah, and both spindles needed replacing.
Mhm.
But if you can replace the axle instead of the whole housing, you're cheaper for the customer, right? And I was doing this, and I was heating that, and I was map gassing this, and I was doing that, and I was like, screw it, and I just brought out. I have a big impact, and went snap, 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 snap. Okay, now we need new complete spindles. Because it's not going anywhere. Those things are just seized in there so tight.
Yeah.
It's not.
And you can hurt yourself doing stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
We've all
this
done
guy here, he's the next town over. If I'm right, Maurice, you're in Stratford, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know too much about seatbelts on Skag Freedoms. I don't know if anyone else out there
No.
does.
You
No,
would
only
think
slide
it's
out
got to
the
do
foot.
with something that's been sitting outside and it's rusted up and it's not releasing. So maybe some PB blaster inside.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's got to be like a ratcheting system
yeah.
that's
'Cause
in
usually
there.
it's just
That,
a roller in there.
yeah.
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 Does it roll like together two pieces like that?
Like it's highly unlikely that the belt got twisted up in there.
Yeah, that could be too. Yeah.
And do you guys
This
ever
computer's
find
driving.
a riding mower, the bolt that goes into the crankshaft to hold the pulleys up? MTD. Anybody ever get one that's been red Loctited in?
Thought he was using. Did he think he was?
Jake just tried
Usually
to
it's
get.
like a purple light.
Yeah, normally it's not a red. Somebody went and put red on one. Jake was
Wouldn't you
underneath
put
the thing.
anti-seize on something like that because the bolt was holding it on?
Yeah, I know. And then we figure it was at another shop, and somebody decided to put red Loctite on it so that the customer won't do it. He'd have to come back to the shop to get it done again whenever he needed to put a new drive belt on.
You know what? The mounting bolt might have been partially. Nope. I gotta go. The mounting bolt might have been partially stripped to just about tight, and he put Loctite on there.
No, the threads were really good. We
Oh, they
actually,
were okay. That's just
we actually Jake actually heated once we got it out. I had to hold the flywheel nut. Jake went with and this is with the induction heating gun on that bolt too. But because the bolt's so long, it took that much time for heat to get to the red Loctite. And then I was holding the flywheel nut. Jake was underneath with a breaker bar, and he finally got it to start moving. We put a little more heat to it with the induction gun. Finally, it started moving, but it was really tight. When he took it out, it was loaded with red Loctite. He actually went on the wire wheel to remove it, and it wouldn't all come off. We used the induction gun to melt the red Loctite off of the threads. And it was completely the whole length of the threads. Like it wasn't just a little dab up at the top.
Fine thread, right?
Length.
This is on the outside of the crank or on the inside of the bolt?
The inside of the crankshaft.
So did you have to chase the crankshaft threads?
No, threads were perfect in there.
Weird, eh?
Yeah. But we had to but to put that to change that belt, that drive belt, it had the the body tabs that come down and act as the belt guard. So we had to get the pulley dropped down.
Right.
Tyler says that the factory does it.
Who said?
Tyler from Small.
Well, that's what Jake said. Jake says empty, but you know what? I've taken off MTD pulleys before and never had them Loctited like this.
Yeah,
I've had them fall out.
Must have been an apprentice that put all this Loctite on this one, and instead of grabbing orange, he grabbed red.
Yeah.
Or you know what's funny?
Remember it.
How many times you go and get the red Loctite and it's in a blue bottle and you think it's blue, but it's red.
Yeah.
Well, that's why the purple one, Briggs uses the purple a lot, and that's scary because you don't know what it is.
Is that a high strength? The purple?
No, the medium, but still. But what happens is they put so much of it in, it always galls up aluminum, like if it's inside an aluminum piece.
Yeah. No, we only use we do use the red for on the drains for the engines to drain the oil out. He'll clean them up and he'll put red on that so they don't turn out when you're because every one we get is loose.
Yeah, the 3/4 inch hex that's always loose.
Yeah.
They have I work on these.
Tyler, is that
Sorry.
No, I was going to ask Tyler if that's another channel or just a name on a emoji. If he's actually got another YouTube channel for that.
Tyler talking about the welds on the equipment that's being
We got
sold
Brett in the
today.
basement. Hold on 1 second. Well, you said MTD. We always say now
Hello,
MTD is
everybody.
made to destruct.
Yeah.
I work on these where the cutting dig is mounted out front of
What's
the
going
tractor
on in the small engine?
with the rear steer, and you actually have to use red Loctite on some of those because when you put the spindles in, you have there's a sequence where you have to put in. You got to put the top on first and the blade on last, but sometimes it'll bind up, and which will make the bearings smoke real fast. So you can only tighten it to a certain torque, and it's not enough to hold the blade by itself. So you got to put red Loctite on it. It's in the service manual.
Yeah.
So your blade bolt actually gets a drop of red Loctite.
Yeah. Drop.
I always put, put blue on my blades. I always use blue.
Yeah, but blue can actually, believe it or not, shake
Oh, no,
loose.
it can. Yeah, it can.
Yeah.
What's that?
But
well,
I
you know what I
tried.
like lately though? I've been using the sticks.
Kenny,
I like
Poor
the
Brett.
sticks, the
yeah,
actual-
but Kenny, I started using that orange Permatex.
Yeah.
That is good stuff.
That's what we're using.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm migrating over to that.
But on
That's-
this,
yeah, but that's
on this,
what? That's considered medium though. That's medium.
No, high.
You
but
say it's
removable.
high?
Yeah, high but removable.
Yes, removable. Yes.
Without heat. High but removable without heat.
But this pulley bolt must have had 3 inches of red Loctite on it,
Well,
like all the way down the threads.
oh.
Farmer tight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Farmer
another coffee.
Jake was at the point where he said, "You know what? I'm just going to get up there and see if I can bend these frame tabs out to get the belt on, and then bend them back down." Like it came really close to doing that until we said, "You know what? Let's try the induction gun," and that did the trick.
Yeah, that's the one, Kenny. It's good stuff. It really is.
They're getting smart, Klaus. They're just saying high strength. Yeah, they're just saying high strength. That's what they're calling it.
Yeah, but still removable without heat.
Loctite, probably about 6 colors, I think.
Well, Loctite is a brand name, and Loctite.
But it depends on what it is, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Henkel owns Loctite, but the thing is, you could have.
No, what I'm saying is that Henkel Loctite, they only have 3 when it comes to thread fastener, thread locker. They only have 3. But they have other. Then they have flange tighteners.
Yeah.
Then
you get into all the retaining compounds.
Yeah. But they don't have but Permatex, they now have 4, because they have the orange one that Kenny just showed.
Yeah.
Which is a high strength, removable, and removable means you can remove it without heating it. Because the red Loctite, you're supposed to heat it before you can remove it. So. It's
I've only seen blue and red. What's the other 2 besides the orange?
Green.
Yeah, green. Yeah, I've seen the green.
Orange and purple. Green more is a retaining, or it's called retaining compound.
Yeah, it locks it in tight.
What's that brake stuff that Briggs uses? I've seen it on.
I don't know. You got to ask Briggs. I don't know what they use, but
it looks
it's
great. It's like they put the bolts when they retain the air cleaner onto the carburetor.
The stuff they use are different from an anaerobic, which means it hardens with the absence of air, because they put it on bolts and then they ship it, and it can be there for 3 years and it still works.
Loctite does have a green thread locker.
Yeah, the 290 is actually specified to be used, on Hondas, on GCVs. That little adjustment screw, air screw, on the carburetors. It has a little cap on it, a limiter cap. That cap has to be set with 290.
Yeah, your valve seats too. Like I used it on the valve seats. That'll hold it in place.
Yeah.
Steve, we got the mini ductor from Induction Innovations. and it was called the Venom Mini Ductor. Comes in a nice case with a couple of coils, and then the balance of the coils we went to Napa, and they actually, you know what? I don't know if Napa sells the gun, but I know they sold us a whole container of different coils, bearing coils, and I think we paid $250 Canadian for the coil pack from Napa.
What would that be in US dollars?
40% more.
For us.
Yeah, roughly. I don't know. It's 40%.
Yeah.
What was the number on the inductor?
It's
That'd be about 200.
Don't
Brett.
tell him. Don't tell him.
Induction
Don't
Innovation.
don't tell him.
Yeah.
Don't tell him. He'll buy
Venom
it.
Mini
Don't tell him.
Ductor. I think it was 695 US if I remember. That's it. The Venom HP.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, they sell.
No.
Yeah, Amazon.
What's the
Amazon
price
has
on
it.
that on
How much is it
Amazon?
Amazon. Let's see.
Hank, don't
The
buy
original
one
Mini
until I
Ductor,
get
look at
Jake
this,
to put up
buddy.
an affiliate link.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's for the actual unit, and then the second box of coils was more, right? That's pretty good.
559.10.
Yeah, I think when we first bought it, I think it was
But
listed.
they have a handheld, the smaller handheld one too.
Yeah, I don't
That's a
know.
smaller
Ours
one
is the
called the
big one.
MDV
Ours is the
787.
Mini HD. HP.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, the
nice,
big one
nice
is an
unit.
MDV 777. They're calling it.
Yep.
Yeah. Steve-O, you should just call them. They'll give you one. You're big. You're huge. So
Yeah, they might. Sure, they likely will.
That's the advantage of being big.
And the great thing about it
that's
is
what she said.
is
Why
the
not?
bearing ones that you could form your own coil around the bearing, and that just super to if you can
Yeah.
heat it up.
Oh, you know what I was
Let
watching
it
the other
out.
day? My buddy Wayne I work with, he was sending me where a guy had an axle, car axle, or a truck axle, and he wanted to take the bearing off, the bearing on the end, So
Yeah.
he took a ball bearing, put a ball bearing on the bottom of the axle, rested the axle on a ball bearing, okay? He spun the top of the axle like a drill, and he put a torch on the bearing race. So it expanded, fell off.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
That's a pretty good idea.
Well, we had
Wouldn't that change the opening?
No, it expands the ring of the race, and boom, falls right off.
Oh, okay.
we had an electric PTO on a riding mower where the bearing was seized to the crankshaft, and there was no way to. Well, if you go online and you watch how they take them off, like Donnie Boy 73, you got the torch under there and you're heating the shit out of everything. I just made 2 lawnmower blade puller. I took my regular puller, I took 2 bent up old lawnmower blades, and I made myself extended pullers that hooked up to the top of the PTO, and I put it on the bottom of the crankshaft, and I used the impact gun, and it actually pulled the PTO off of the bearing. So I was able to sell it. By the way, the PTO is still in good shape. It's a usable PTO. All I got to do is change the bearing.
Did you guys see the video earlier this week Terrell did on those clutches?
We all see Terrell's videos. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty informative.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. I mean, Terrell does good videos. He really does.
Yeah, he does. He does. And I had a nice one in earlier this week, and when I mean nice, I'm not meaning it sarcastically. It was a Husqvarna mower,
Cool.
but it was still when AYP made them, and it had the big overhead valve brigs on it.
Yeah. Nice.
That thing was immaculate.
199 horsepower. Holy crap.
That's a big engine.
No, it was
19.9.
this had, I think, the 775 on it.
Yeah, that's the. What did you
Rear-wheel
buy,
drive.
Scott? What did you buy?
Everybody that comes here wants to buy my 1963 Honda Clip self-propelled lawnmower with the aluminum deck.
Don't sell it.
No, I'm not. That's going in his shop.
The original
one day.
yellow? Is it original yellow?
Yeah. Yeah. A little faded, scratched up, but man, what a nice machine. Like I just fired it up for the guy and he said, I can't believe how smooth this engine runs. I said, that's what happens to something if you take care of it. Whoever owned it took care of this thing.
Wasn't Han kind of a division of Gravely?
I don't know.
No, I thought Han, because Han had the Eclipse. They had all kinds of different models.
Yeah, this is a Han Eclipse.
I seen an old Han snowblower one time, worked on one. What was weird was the auger actually worked with the wheels. You know, we used that a drive chain from the wheels.
Yeah.
But the second stage had its own control. That was the second stage, the blower part of it. It was weird setup.
Jake did a video on an old snowbird that the customer wanted to keep going.
Oh, I hated those. I hated those.
Well, listen, when he had a sparking issue, eventually, I think after 6 years of us keeping this thing going for the guy, eventually he lost his spark. Likely to get at the engine to take off all that shrouding, like the steel. It would have likely taken us an hour and a half just to get at the engine. There was so much covering it up.
Yeah.
And then we said,
it was like the heaviest snowblower I ever worked on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it had a 4 horsepower engine, little teeny 4 horsepower Briggs. And it weighed about 400 pounds.
He blew snow like crazy with this thing.
Was that a 2-stage?
Oh yeah,
dangerous.
But they're long. They're very
long. Yeah.
Oh,
and then the auger is actually extending like basically outside of the housing.
Yeah, outside, yeah.
Dude, I thought that old Craftsman I had.
Yeah, like an old Gravely. What do they call them? The dog catchers?
Yeah.
The dog catcher.
I had one that you can.
Blower that I had was heavy. That thing weighs about 300.
I couldn't.
77.
Sorry, I couldn't. When I had one in, you couldn't turn the auger off. It ran with the motor.
Yeah, Terrell just did a video on one where it was blowing snow by itself. Nobody running it.
Yeah. And the guy I fixed it for was almost 80, and I said, maybe you should sell this.
A little unsafe for an older person, Bruce.
It was up there. Dangerous. You know,
So
you reach across it because you usually would, and you realize that auger is going right below your coat sleeve, and it's like,
oh, that'll yank you in there. I just uploaded on my channel here the last couple days 2 vintage mowers.
You're selling them?
No, they're not for sale. They're videos I'd recorded but never uploaded.
Oh yeah.
I've got a vintage. Well, I think Henry's seen the Lawn Boy, but I just uploaded one today. An old 1953 Huffman Park Lane with the old rope start power products on it.
Yeah, power
rope
products
start.
before it was like Tecumseh.
Yep. Rope start, no recoil.
They don't make them like that anymore.
Dude.
I actually converted a walk behind mower to a rope start for one of my customers.
We just had a guy bring us a John Deere mower for us to work on.
I'm having all kinds of trouble with the chat.
Go ahead, Kenny.
Excuse me.
No, my chat. I'm having all kinds of issues. This computer's like slow. I'm gonna log back on. So give me a minute. You guys just continue doing.
See you in an hour.
I hope not.
Well, you know what
I'll be
I
back.
say. Technology can be your best friend and at the same time your worst enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a guy bring us a John Deere today, so we went to his truck to unload it. And I said, when we picked this thing up, I said, has this thing been sitting outside? He said, yeah, it's always sitting outside. I said, you don't have any deck left. Like the thing was full of holes. And he said, well, is it worth anything? I said, normally when the scrappers come, I give them $10 just for an engine. And even if the engine doesn't run, I'll steal the carburetor and I'll get it cleaned and everything. But I said, this thing's a piece of junk. Like I said, like I never seen one so bad. Like we lifted it out, the whole thing was flexing. The whole deck was flexing. He said, can you weld any steel to it? I said, there's nothing to weld.
Nothing to weld to. What model was it?
Geez, I'd have to go out and take a look. It's
Plastic hood?
let's put it this way. It's not one with the aluminum deck.
Plastic hood or a metal hood?
I know, plastic.
Okay. Yeah, that would
But the
survive.
engine looks good. The engine looks good. So all I need is a deck now, and I'll swap it out.
I'm sporting my favorite brand today.
All right.
Wrong color, Brett. Where's the orange? Or was it orange and now it's dirty?
No, it was. This is the gray and white, and I've got a tan and white.
Hey,
but I do got an orange one now.
And then he had a Hitachi leaf blower. And he asked us if we could do the recoil and tune it up and get it running. And I said, you know what you can do with that leaf blower? And he said, what? I said, throw it in the garbage. I said, I got to tear the whole thing apart to get it the recoil. If we only charge an hour, you're likely looking at $100 without us getting into carb work. It's not worth it. He says, well, I got a Milwaukee battery operated leaf blower. I said, there you go. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
Who's that one?
Yeah. Now, I will say, I mean, after I brought in some battery operated trimmers and blowers, I haven't used the gas powered stuff since.
I know, it's easy.
It's stupid. Hey, Brock.
It is
I
What's going on, Brock? You busy or what?
Yeah, I've been busy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got a whole field to work on.
I actually went and got picked up something different from another guy today with a little youth quad off of a local law enforcement agent in the area, and yeah, $100. I was like,
well, like a 90 or 100? What's that?
Yeah, it's like a 50, a little.
How many cc?
50 cc. Yeah.
Oh wow, tiny.
Yeah, it's a little youth one, and the selector is stripped out, so that'd be fun to do a little video on. Something different, you know. I'm kind of getting burnt out a little bit, believe it or not.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I need your guys' help.
Hey, Arch.
You live too far away.
I know.
Dilly.
Yeah.
What do you need help with? Repairs or videos?
I just mental.
Oh,
You gotta take a break.
Yeah, I gotta take a break.
That's it.
You're feeling funky.
Yeah, I am. Yep.
Jake's,
I'm sure all of you have been there before. Yep.
Jake's on
I'm there right now.
break.
What do you say, Wayne?
Jake's on a 7-month break right now. I think he's only weeks away from getting it fired up. He's trying to find a set of seats for it. He had a guy in Burlington that had a set of seats. I think they're worth about $2,500 to $3,000 a seat Canadian. And he offered the guy $2,300 for him. But the guy hasn't been back. He went down from $3,000 to $2,500 for the pair. Yeah. Jake offered him 23. Hasn't heard, so he might be ordering a set of seats from Summit Racing. Most of the car's been rebuilt by Summit, eh?
Well, is it a Recaro seat or like a harness seat?
No harness.
No harness.
No.
Yeah, it's probably Recaro, huh?
Yeah, I think the ones that this guy had were Recaros.
Yeah, those are nice. I had those in my Mustang years ago. Yeah, Bruce, I feel you, buddy. Yeah, I'm getting funky. Yeah.
Looking.
My wife said looking funky.
Funky looking.
Funky looking.
I heard Steph say that.
We actually took a whole day and threw away a bunch of stuff in my garage, and it's looking like a garage again. So
wow, I can't believe it.
That's hard to do. That's really hard.
I told you Wayne to get a kick out of this one, you know.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen, Brock? Something's going to come in where you need that part, and you're going to say, you know what? I had that part.
But you only had it because you just saw it. You might not even know it was there if you hadn't
Be
cleaned
right
up.
back.
I know. Ain't that the truth? I actually just now was looking for a solenoid for that older Cub Cadet, that 1811, and I just threw it out. I don't know how, who, but it's gone. You know, I don't want to point no fingers, but yeah,
Don't want to point any fingers.
yeah, it ended up in the trash. So you gotta, if you have any help in the shop, you gotta be careful who you know, who throws away your stuff.
That was sitting right there. Where was it? Where is it?
Hey, you know what she says? If you ain't touched it in a year, you don't need it.
Well,
No.
well.
Does that have to do with wives too?
Yeah.
Can we go 2 years, please? 2
Yeah,
years.
2 years, 2 years, please, 2 years.
Two years.
Well, you
Because
see
you
now
know
that
that is the rule.
single now.
Yep.
If I
What
had
is
if I had $1 for every woman that found me attractive,
You have half a dollar.
well, if I had $1 for every woman that found me unattractive, I'd be attractive.
There you go.
No, in order for them to find me attractive, I got to pay them.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
It's like that thing
Yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield. That one.
Brock, you're gonna take away Stephanie's laptop. She's dissing you here.
I know. I see that.
Oh, here comes Erica.
You know who told me about that little quad today was Stephanie.
Yeah. Well,
I said, well,
I don't. I mean,
Grandkids?
I made a decision that quads don't come into my shop, because if I let them in, 90% will be Chinese stuff.
yeah.
And you know what? I would much rather pinch my finger on purpose than working on those.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
those Chinese
geez.
ones are.
And they take up too much room, close.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, yeah, they do, but getting parts for them is just not possible.
Yeah.
It's hi,
You see
Erica.
that?
Hello, Erica.
Erica.
There, you're almost in the middle of the screen now.
Yeah, Jake did a video.
Kenny, I don't like that Erica came up because she makes everybody looks less good.
Yeah.
Speak
Hi,
for
Erica.
yourself, Chloe.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Is that your audio on?
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
I don't know if my internet connection's bad or what's going on.
It's mine is terrible today. It's going in and out. It's crazy.
Here is
Yeah,
pretty good.
My connection's terrible.
Have you got a router in the shop?
Erica, you still look good. So
Is that our? That's our steel lady there, I think.
yes,
Yep.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I had. Speaking of steels, I had one earlier this week. Had to replace the carburetor and the tank vent. No big deal, right? But
Okay.
I couldn't find where the tank vent was. I didn't know that it was actually on the side of the saw. No, I never knew that. It's an MS361, and it's behind a little tiny thing you pop off right below where the top handle is on. I did not know that.
Oh, the little compression relief thing?
For the
What, the hose that goes all the way around and you get that little plastic thingy, whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the tank vent.
Oh, the tank vent.
The tank vent. The tank was pressurized.
So
But sometimes they have
does the carburetor
that-
bleed
that-
off the pressure then?
but sometimes they have a little
Blowing gas
thing.
straight through it.
Sometimes they have a little thing sitting inside the hose.
So Erica, I was pretty impressed with you starting those 881s.
Well, the grub screws. Yeah, Erica did a video on that with the grub screws.
No, this didn't have a thing like that. This had on the
That's the
side of the saw where the bar cover is. Right below where.
Wait,
that- hold on. We have the steel expert. What is the vent on an MS361, Erica?
Oh shit! You're put
She's
her on the
frozen.
spot. See, you're put her on the
Oh, yeah,
spot.
you're frozen.
Connection.
No, because she's probably worked on one in the last week. I'm just trying to think of a 361. Is that like a hose that goes to the?
She's working
Plastic
on
vent?
She's working
Yeah,
on the
normally
screen.
that's what they are.
I see smoke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the old ones were just a tube with 2 grub screws in there, and it would just work its way up the threads. That was the old style. I think she's having an
trouble
internet.
with her
Yeah.
internet. Yeah.
My internet sucks today. I'm trying to do stuff here and it's not responding. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we got flurries today, by the way.
Yeah, we
Shit,
got
They were
Absolutely.
doing upgrades on ours, so ours was running a little funky last night.
You
I
got
think
flurries, Wayne?
Somebody wrecked and hit a
We got
pole.
some-
I'm telling you, let's blame the Russians and move along.
They say
You
you
guys
get
just got to
high
pay your bills.
Yeah.
Just got to pay your bills on time.
Yeah, you gotta give them
Don't ask
you
me.
gotta
I've
give
been
'em a little
retired.
bit more than the minimum payment, you know.
I've been retired for 14 years. Don't ask me.
I will ask you one thing, guys. In terms of internet, I'm still wired in with regular copper wiring.
Me too.
Yeah. Should I go? What do you call those?
Fiber optic.
Yes. Those.
Yeah,
Thanks,
fiber
Brett.
If it's available, do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, it is.
You get
it is.
less outages,
So,
right?
in
Well,
my
less
neighborhood,
outages, but the speed you'll get.
yeah.
There's a lot more data speed transfer
Yeah,
with fiber
but-
optic versus wire.
But I was trying to educate myself, which is hard. But I mean, speed is good. I know that, but I want something that is stable. I mean,
Your copper should be stable unless you're
my
2 miles.
copper is super stable,
Right.
Bruce.
Me too.
It's just that it takes me an hour and a half to upload a video.
Me too.
Yeah, it depends on how fast of an internet you got.
Yeah,
That's
but,
a-
but
what
see,
is it?
copper, that's a vent. That's a tank vent.
Oh yeah, that's
The thing I was talking.
that's an upside down vent.
Oh,
Goes right in the side of the tank. There's a little
it
cover.
looks
you gotta
old school. It looks old school.
on the side
Yeah,
of
it
the
does.
tank to get to it.
Well,
Like our internet, Klaus, comes from
Yeah.
our like we could get Bell fiber optic, which is supposed to be fast, but we got a hold of our like if I lived in Toronto, I could have super fast internet. But because I'm in Port Colborne, it hasn't come this way in Ontario.
Right.
So what we did is we switched over to a business internet, which gives me more speed. So Jake
Right.
basically his downloading time is likely half of what it used to be, and we're not paying that much more for this internet than what we paid for it before.
You'll
But-
actually get
but
3
it's
times
still it's still stable.
Yeah. And
Okay.
everything we're running is just
Hmm.
it's hardwired, like you say, copper wire. What
Yeah.
we've run to the shop in the back is underground shielded cable that can go right into the ground.
Yeah.
So it's not even inside of any kind of tubing or anything. It's just
So you've
running
got a
around.
router or some kind of a repeater in the shop so you don't
Yeah.
have delay.
Yeah,
That's what,
yeah.
that's
And
what I
then
did
he's
too.
got a modem in the shop. He's got one down by his computer downstairs, and so the internet is good.
Yeah. No, it's
I've
just that when I mean the whole household, you got phones. Anita's watching TV on the internet right now,
Right.
and I'm doing this. And if somebody else comes in and does something, it starts to lag a little bit. It's not. It's stable. It's always on, but
Yeah.
but it's
You're
it's
just not
just
getting
it's just
bandwidth.
lagging bandwidth.
Can
Sorry?
everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm having
You're
some
making-
problems here.
You were glitching out.
We
there
all do.
earlier.
We all do. We all do.
Yeah.
I
Most
think
of
the
my
whole
problems-
internet's
mo-
glitchy
most
today.
Of my,
Yeah.
most of my problems are right here, but no, it's I don't want to switch to something that they say is fast if it doesn't run all the time.
It doesn't run stable.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But-
So I'm with the phone company, obviously,
Yeah.
for my service because I also get 40% off.
Look at that live action in Erica's shop today. Look at that live action.
Here comes a John Deere. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, not
Yeah,
No,
Bruce,
not
that-
under its own
that-
power, though.
Bruce, that's worth something too. It really is.
Yes, and then, but the competition came to the door. You know how they come to the door and they say, "Hey, come over." And they said, "We have fiber optics." And I worked in that business for 34 years. And I said, "You mean I can get fiber optics to my modem?"
On deer.
Oh, yeah. Just a little girl, grade 12 education, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'm kind of plugged into both companies. I know what's going on, and there's no fiber optics in this. Oh, she says, "Oh no, it's fiber optics to the node." And then you got 500 houses off the node, just like the phone company on the shop.
Shared connection.
Yeah, she didn't know that you had
Rogers.
the background though, Bruce.
No, she didn't.
Thought
But
she
then,
was
you know what? Half the neighbors are going to go over there because they're thinking they're getting copper, and then my quality will improve.
Yeah, the thing around here now, T-Mobile's been pushing a thing now for their internet
Yeah,
where you get this Wi-Fi box and it's running off of their thing. It's completely wireless.
right. I had it in
They
Mexico.
advertise it for $50 a month. Now I'm using their cell service, but $50 a month for there's got to be some kind of a catch somewhere.
Okay, do you guys remember when I was in Mexico and I couldn't run the live stream off of
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a totally wireless service, and the repeater was on the roof. And there wasn't enough bandwidth to run 9 guys on StreamYard. I used my cell phone and used up all the data in 2 days. But I figured it out.
I'm actually on Jefferson County cable here, and it's not fiber optic, and I'm running. I think I got 400 down, 20 up.
Is that the
and
county
I've
jail?
had it go out.
I'm only at 20,000, 20 up,
Rock.
20 megs up, and 20 megs down and 7 up. But it's stable.
Say again, Bruce. How much?
I got 20 megs down to me, and I got 7 megs up, which is quite slow, but it's very stable.
Yeah, I
And
have.
we can have the TV going, 2 laptops, the garage
I've got-
with the other laptop. It's good.
I've got 80 down and 10 up.
That's good.
You guys are over my
County. Yeah.
I love that song. It's a good song. So, Kenny, is it make
That's
a break
weird.
for me?
I'm trying to hit these buttons. Well, this is yours, Klaus, so we'll see. I
This
have to
one's
use my
gonna be a-
phone. I
5 seconds.
apologize because I'm using
Don't show the whole thing,
So
right?
my
Just in
phone.
bits. So Hank doesn't get it.
new
Yeah, 'cause
record.
Hank's got it in the garage.
No, I'm not.
I already tried.
Hold on.
There we go. That's a good picture. That's an
Oh, yeah, now
extremely
that's
good
going,
picture.
yeah.
I like that. I
Is
like
that
that.
small
What's-
engine
what's
related?
on the bottom?
Oh,
It's
yes,
actually-
it is very small engine related.
What's on the bottom is part of it. Okay.
Yeah. Hank, I got you now, man.
What's on the bottom?
Looks like a puller.
Come on, Hank, you smart ass. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's a scraper.
Nope.
No,
Looks like a face.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it is. But it isn't. Well,
Is it something
it
that's
is,
off
but
an engine,
yes.
It's off an engine?
Yeah.
off a 2-stroke engine?
Nope.
That one, no. Yeah.
What is it?
Looks like, is that a
That's-
muffin?
That's the question.
You know, it's that seat belt that's only coming out a foot.
Halfway on the
Bill
skag.
says
Yes,
faces
it's
with
a
snowman.
skag seatbelt.
Hey, wait, did you say seatbelt?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's not.
It looks like it though, don't it?
Yeah.
It looked like it was off that skag you were talking about.
Yeah, it might be, but we don't
so
know.
it's not a tool. It's something on a machine.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Let me help you guys a little bit. It's got a part number.
Nope. Nothing yet in the chat.
It's
They
not a
all
part
have a
number.
part number.
Is it a battery strap?
Actually,
Oh.
Klaus, give him the brand. Give him the brand, Klaus. That's fine.
Bricks and Stratton.
Oh, it's a Briggs. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep. Hank, I got you now.
Is that a muffler guard, maybe?
That's a
But I
good
think
idea.
the
but
people that are working in, but people have to have worked on engines internally and externally to know what this is.
yes,
Oh, it's a shim.
that's a good idea, but no,
All right. It's not a valve guide, right?
no.
Nope. I don't know if I'd get it with this picture.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Could it be a vibration
It's,
damper
it's,
generator?
it could be, but it's not.
Nope.
That's right, class. I just a guess.
Yeah, well,
Camshaft
Oh,
rotating.
no, yeah.
yeah, good one, Bruce, but no. Bruce, Kenny, show them the whole thing, just to be
Yeah.
fair. Yeah,
I
show them
wouldn't
the
get
whole
it
thing.
even if it showed me the whole thing.
Yeah, let's show them the whole thing.
Hold on.
I could actually see the picture today.
Yeah,
You having a good day, Brett?
there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, all right.
Now what is it?
In,
Yeah, it's a back. What do you
it's
call
a
it?
reed valve.
Reed valve for.
Like a two-stroke
No,
No,
or a breather.
Craig,
It's the
It's
breather
on the
flapper.
Yeah,
breather flapper.
relieves the pressure in the.
You're
the
too
engine.
late, Hank. Sorry.
You don't even think of that one, you know. It's
No.
like it's there. But you don't even think about it because
it's the reed valve for the PCV system on a Briggs
On the
intake engine.
crankcase
Yeah.
pressure release.
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
That's
man.
Which end was that out of, Klaus? Which one?
Cover then.
Thank you, God. Say what?
He
That's
was so happy.
actually behind the cover then, right?
What were you saying, Kenny?
No, for out of which engine was it, Klaus?
It was a Briggs intake.
Intech. Okay.
into,
Mhm.
Yes.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Because it took Hank 2 nanoseconds to guess last week's one that I brought.
I think Hank has got his a choice of torture tools for us. I think.
yeah.
Hank, are you turning into a dentist there or what?
Okay, are those Nipex or
Those are pretty
Knipex?
cool.
No, they're not nifty.
Are they
So the icons.
Icon. Icon. This one is Tamu.
Oh yeah,
Timu. Psych.
No.
very
What are
nice.
those? Peppers or
Oh, they're
Is that
just very
full
useful
size?
for a lot of small engine stuff. That's all.
Yeah, really good for the fuel hose clamps.
But
Yeah.
everybody's coming out with the front
The
grab.
front,
Yeah.
front
Yeah.
grabbers.
Yeah,
You know.
that's a really good tool. Actually, I need to pick one up.
Yeah.
I hate those little clamps. Like when you
Yeah.
squeeze them, they kind of flip. And,
Oh, the little Honda clamps.
The Honda clamps. You when you get hold of them, you just go
Just
yank,
yank it.
and then you go get another one.
You gotta go
Yeah.
get another one. Exactly.
No, you only got to grab one end though. You can't grab both ends.
Right.
No, you can't. No, you're
Nope.
right. It's
Nope.
just rip
Oh.
the sucker off of there and then just
Yeah.
I try and save them. You guys know me.
No, I was actually at some point I was actually looking for. I wonder if Honda made a tool that can release those.
Well,
so
they got
can
it because there's a factory tool somewhere.
I'm not sure, Bruce. I think you just put it on and just there you go.
7 o'clock?
They don't even hold much.
What time?
No, they don't, and then it's like the worst hose clamp ever,
Yeah.
and
why
it's on a
would they
Honda.
Put them on there. You know. It's
yeah,
like,
and they don't
Yeah.
even really hold anything.
And on some
No.
of the other smaller stuff, there's a real nice little hose clamp with wide tabs and a quarter
Yeah.
inch wide.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
just pinch them and pull them
Yeah,
back.
like the
Yeah.
ones that Briggs uses.
oh,
Yeah.
Wayne. Did
Yeah.
you see my video?
Yep.
on modification.
Good. I didn't comment yet. I got a comment. Super
Oh.
fix.
I
Nice
gotta
fix.
tune into that one.
Especially
I
for
was-
you.
I was in the shop. I watched it. Good video, Hank. But I never
I
came
haven't.
in. I got to go on the computer. I can't do any commenting or anything from out in the shop.
Okay.
Otherwise,
tune
I'd be
in.
spending most of my day commenting. So I'm glad I can't do it from out there.
You
But
gotta
yeah,
get
we're
away.
gonna throw a comment on that. Was like I was impressed. That's thinking out of the box, Hank.
I got to tune into that one.
I'm so and Hank asked me I think yesterday. I still haven't gotten around to see any video. I haven't seen any videos for 3 days. I have been deep diving into mowers.
I haven't made a video for a month.
Yeah, we noticed.
I know.
Tell you, Mick gave me a shout out. I got like
Graham, try it again, Graham.
10
Now,
or
how many
12
did you get, Henry?
10 or 12 subscribers out of it.
That's awesome, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that video Wayne did about modifying that spark plug tester.
Wayne didn't do that video. Hank did.
Hank did. Well, I don't know. Either way,
Thanks,
I like
Brett.
the video.
Thanks, Brett.
That is
Me and
a good
Hank,
idea,
just because
though.
we wear the same hat, we don't look the same. Look at me and Hank. We're close. We're close.
But I will say, Kenny, there was a lot of guys out in the chat that
I'm sorry about that, Hank.
that got it too. Push Rob, guy, no. Yeah, well.
Hey, I had a question for Erica. Erica, how many of those 881s do you sell? Those are pretty expensive.
How many years? Maybe not usually 2 at a time. That was kind of strange. Maybe 2 to 5 a year. Not a
Now,
lot.
what are those Canadian? About 2,500?
About 2,500 Canadian.
Wow.
Well, you can just go ahead and start contributing to the Lewis Mowers and Boats campaign.
It's
No,
true.
but I mean, an 881, it'll run a small sawmill. I mean, it'll that's a big saw.
But how much is a 36 bar and chain, Erica? About $100, $200?
A 36-inch bar and chain. They're a lot. And they're specific to the 881. They don't fit. They don't fit the other saws.
Oh, different mounting.
Yeah, different bar mount.
Are they
They're-
portable
they're-
too?
880.
Pardon me?
Yeah.
Isn't the
Are they
880
portable
like
also?
second 10 of the 880?
Sorry.
I'm sure it's not gone either.
Say again, Brett.
They're asking what the difference between the 880 and 881.
Oh, the 881, the 8 emissions. So same size saw, just the 881 is the newest generation.
No, that's what,
Tighter-
catalytic muffler?
Yeah, tighter emissions.
Now, is that Mtronic too on those or no?
Are they Mtronic? SLR? They're SLR is what Tyler said.
Okay.
They're not Mtronic, but SLR.
They're fuel injected, right? Oh,
No, they're not fuel injected. Here comes Tyler to explain.
All right.
all right.
I'm going to try to explain this.
Oh, I won't be able to hear.
They're trying to get rid of the
Hey, Wayne.
emissions of the raw fuel going out the muffler.
Yeah, Bruce got an EP.
They tune the muffler to push back some of the raw emissions back into the cylinder. It only works on big saws, big cutoff saws.
Yeah, like a two-stroke motorcycle expansion.
Yeah,
tank.
exactly. Yep.
I guess
Yep.
Yeah, it works on, it's called reversion to push it back.
that could be it. Yeah.
Thanks, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Yeah. thanks,
So you
Tyler.
guys, Micks made
Yeah, thanks, Tyler. Now
25,000
get back
today.
to work.
Where's my whip?
Crack that whip, yeah.
Yeah, they're lining up over there. Get them out of the door.
Where is that whip?
Yeah, but Erica, you guys stopped at 12 noon. What's he doing working still?
It's stuck to his
We
back.
have, we have so much to do here that
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yeah, your video where you showed the tractors and everything. My God, it's only was it 3 of you said?
I think on the
Yeah.
middle of April, you got to have to break the rules and work as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
there's so much to do.
Got
But
They're
the
coming
nice thing,
in.
Cubs
Coming
behind.
in faster than we can service them. They're just
Yeah.
What are you giving for dates though? Like 3-4 weeks, or what do you give for
right
dates?
now. We're telling people worst case 2 weeks.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's humping
that's
right
very
there.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey,
We-
come on. Now.
We've got a John Deere. What's on the table right now? John Deere
Ooh, I hate those plastic transmissions.
an E130, and he's got the mower deck off of it, and the spindles are both spindles are like pulling through the mower deck.
Is that the one with the $1 million oil filter change it yourself thing on
Yep,
it?
it's got the great big oil filter on it, and
I've converted so many of those. Everybody hates them.
the deck is deck's destroyed.
What?
I took it on trade a few days ago and didn't look close enough. So
Can you weld it or is it
John
toast?
Deere metal and paint. It
Yeah.
rot away quick, and
Yeah.
the paint.
We know there's no Deere does a lot of powder coating, but they don't prime correctly. It doesn't stick to it.
That's
It
right.
flicks right off. Yeah.
And they make the worst seats.
Oh, guaranteed to rip.
These mower decks don't like welding, do they? They don't. They don't take a weld real well.
Yeah, I'm sure it's Chinesium, whatever the metal
Like
is.
you can weld them, but like it's like it doesn't absorb the weld, and they break again. And
A little too thin.
Yeah, it's made out of hopes and dreams, but broken ones.
Hey, you guys, I like John Deere.
John
Bruce, you
Deere
got 2 of them, don't you?
has made some nice stuff. They do make
John
some
Deere,
nice stuff,
in the old days, yes.
and they make
the old
some.
days.
What's not taking the weld good?
Look at Hank.
The decks.
E130 mower deck.
Juan
Eric,
Deere.
Erica, you see that?
Yep.
That's the kind of deer it is.
Oh yes.
In Mexico.
Did you try preheating it?
Oh yeah, treating it. Yeah.
Preheating the area that you're going to weld before you weld it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta heat that.
What are
up.
you doing?
It's
You
like
doing
hot
gas
metal.
MIG welding, or what are you doing?
He just flux core weld.
Flux
Oh,
core,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's tougher with flux core.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
just
gotta
gotta touch
with
it and
triple
go.
gas.
Yeah.
Everybody's an expert when it comes to welding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you just
We are
ask
not.
us.
We're not welding experts here.
We are great grinders.
I don't
Jake-
think any of us,
Jake's
but
the
Hank is.
expert.
I think Hank's the expert in the welding.
No, Jake used to be certified welder at one time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I had
Tyler
certs
buys
for
grinding
different
wheels in
things.
bulk.
I had certs for space welding, bridge welding. I had certs all over the place.
Yeah.
You know what a cert does for you?
It makes you a good welder.
They take your money for the class.
Yeah, they take your money,
Yeah.
but you learn to lay a good bead.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
They can't take that from you.
Did you
Hey,
TIG
get-
weld, Hank?
I hired people from the EB, electric
Let your
boat.
boat. Yeah.
They used to weld submarines in the shop to weld regular steel. They didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
They knew how to set up a turtle and set up a stick, and the turtle would run the bead on a straight line. For them to hold the trigger and weld, it was all over the place.
They couldn't manipulate it.
Yeah, and that's EB.
Hank, did you do TIG welding too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could lay the nickels down?
Lay the nickels.
Dimes.
Dimes? Oh, sorry, dimes. Sorry.
Oh, no.
This is America.
Yeah, nickels are too big.
Our nickels are the same size as yours.
Yeah, that's why I
But
said
it
nickels.
depends what size wire you're using, Hank.
Well, yeah. I mean,
But that's what's nice about TIG, though. You get a deck like that with TIG, you could feather
Yeah.
it and be really, really
Yeah.
nice. Well, they say
Well,
with a good TIG, you could weld a Coke can.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I was running a Synchrowave 300 back then, and you can weld a beer can back together again,
Yeah.
But nowadays you can't do it with the new TIG machines.
No, it doesn't go down enough.
Doesn't go down enough is right.
Well, unless you got, can you do it if you've got that cold, like the machine Jake bought a Fortney, and it's got the cold weld,
Cold weld.
so
Yeah.
that you can
That's
go
probably
and
what-
spot it and just cold weld it, so it doesn't generate any heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of penetration you got?
Well, I don't know. I don't use it. I'm not. Jake's the welder. I'm just an apprentice over here, 75-year-old apprentice.
I took a welding course and I found out how much I didn't know.
I never took a welding course, and I don't do a bad job. Let me tell you. No,
I never
no,
took a
no.
welding class, and I do a bad job. So
Hey, all I know is I tried welding sheet metal one time on my wife's car door years ago, and I just kept blowing holes in it.
Oh yeah. You got to go way down for those. Yeah.
Well, the sheet metal in cars is so thin now, too.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah. You almost got to braze those.
you got to be watching Steve-O, right,
Mhm.
Steve? Or White Bruce, Steve O.J.
Yeah, that guy can weld, eh?
Yeah.
Back in the day, I used to be able to weld, but that was 30 some odd years ago. I can't do it now.
No.
It's like riding a bicycle once you got it.
Yeah.
No, the sight thing.
the thing is, when you're looking
Yeah,
at the
we know.
bicycle and you don't know how to get on it, that's where feel I am when it comes to welding.
Well, you'll
Steve
never,
comes over every second Wednesday for happy hour, and I learn a lot from him.
Okay.
Well,
Who walked by, Erica?
That was one of my kids.
you'll never be a good welder if you got the shakes.
But Hank, you're talking about riding. You talk about riding a bike, Hank.
You're good.
What do you
You're
mean?
beat, all right.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's a rock when I shoot with his hand.
Yeah.
No, but there you go. But funny story about riding a bike. I'll tell you a real funny story. My father, he taught us how to ride bikes down on our street. Now we had a street with a big hill. Okay, it came down. It was great for sled riding and all that, but not the best for bikes. Anyway, this kid Tommy Wright lived about three doors up. And his father says, Hank. My father's name was Hank. He goes, "Can you teach Tommy how to ride a bike?" And he goes, "Sure, no problem." So my father, now like I said, a little bit of a hill, maybe a 40-degree incline. All right. So he's riding the driveway with Tommy, and he's riding a bike around the driveway, and it's good. Okay. Now I'm talking 1968, 1969. Okay. We're about 7-8 years old. So anyway, he puts Tommy in the street. He goes, "Okay, Tommy, it's your turn." He goes, "But Mr. Wyman," and what? But just go again. "But Mr. Wyman," and he said it like 3 times. And my father throws him down the street. He's going, "Ah!" He goes on down the street and crashes. He never showed him how to brake.
Oh,
So he goes all the way down the hill, ends up like there was a curb in a field, and he ends up, and I don't know, he didn't break something, but he got really, really bruised up, So then the father comes over, "Hank, what the hell are you doing to my kid?" So, and we were just laughing because I said, "Dad, you showed him all the things about riding a bike and doing tricks, but you never showed." Because remember, the brakes back then was a pedal.
You
had to push down on the pedal to brake.
backwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have handbrakes back then. So Tommy's going, "Ah!" So it's hilarious. But back then, you got hurt, you shook it off, and you went home.
that's
Yes. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like something you'd see in a cartoon there, Ken.
Oh, I'm telling you.
No, I mean, the times I brought home asphalt brash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember my mother picking the asphalt out of my arm. Yeah.
Yep.
And then the bottle of alcohol.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I wiped out on the train tracks one time.
Yeah.
So is that your help in the office, Erica?
She was supposed to help in the office this morning, but she didn't show up for work.
Oh, fire!
Oh,
Here she is.
Yeah,
At,
find good help.
Put her on.
I remember when we were growing up, we had Saturday morning cartoons. We would spend like 4 hours in front of the TV.
Yeah,
You had a TV?
because they complain about it.
she's
I
shy.
Oh, too much violence.
She's shyer than you, huh?
I'm sorry,
Fire me.
Erica. Sorry, Erica. What were you saying? I didn't get it.
Oh, my daughter is standing here, but too shy to come in front of the camera.
Ah.
You can turn the camera without her knowing.
No. How old is she? There's an age limit.
Uh-oh.
How old are you? 12.
Oh, yeah.
Well, as long as the
yeah,
parents with them, though. As long as the
Yeah,
parents.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when
Yeah,
my little-
YouTube has funny things about
Like-
it.
Don't worry. We don't bite. We spit a lot, but we don't bite.
We just gotta remember to keep it clean.
My little 3-year-old niece isn't here today.
Oh,
It's the after party. We don't invite the
Oh,
kids.
look at the baby.
Look at the,
There's
look at the
Lily.
kitty.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
We had it at a cost of
What's the cat's name?
$9,000.
Look at that.
What was the cat's name,
Holy
Erica?
cow.
This is Lily.
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 Is that a
Looks like
tabby?
he eats like my cat.
Yeah.
And what's
she's,
your daughter's
nice.
name?
Oh, it's the long hair.
Yeah, she's long haired.
Yeah.
We're talking about the daughter.
Oh, the daughter.
Long hair too.
They're both long haired.
What's her name?
Andrea and Lily.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Here you go, Erica.
You got the whole
Yeah.
world here. Actually, who do we have? No, well, the farthest away we got is Klaus from Denmark.
No.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, there's
You can see
Steve.
it, Erica.
Hi,
There's
Steve.
Charlie.
yeah, Steve's in the chat.
Yeah, we bought Jake his first dirt bike when he was 9 or 10 years old, and my wife and a neighbor were outside, and he fired it up, and he got on the
Oh, look
bike,
at that cat. There's
and he
Klaus.
rode it. He did a wheelie, and he rode it right up the neighbor's fence. Flipped the
You know
bike
what? Though? I
over.
bet you it was a 50cc, right?
Yeah, 50cc. He
That's
flipped the bike
1/3
over.
the size of. That's 1/3 the size of a lawnmower.
Yeah, he picked it. He picked up that bike. He fired it up again, and he went and took off with it.
Mm-hmm.
See, we used to have the big wheels. Remember the big wheels? We
Yeah.
used to have those when we were growing up. Yeah.
You guys had all the good stuff when you were.
Yeah,
growing
they had
Yeah,
that.
I
little
had the
quick
green
loader thing on
machine.
the back
Remember the
wheel
green
that made it
machine,
click
Ken?
when-
Oh yeah, the one that spun around. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a little after my time, but I remember it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a little wheel in the back and a big wheel in the front.
Mhm.
Well, Hank, you had roller skates with the keys, right? The skate keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so did I.
Hey, I'm from Detroit. We had keys on everything.
Yeah.
And then we figured out how to take them apart, and we made a 2x4. I nailed those
Go-kart.
two
Yeah.
halves. Yeah.
Skateboard.
Or skateboards. Yeah. Yeah.
Skateboard. Yeah.
Why do you
Yeah,
think
skate-
that artist Melanie made that song about the pair of roller skates and the key?
Roller skates and skateboards are the work of the devil.
Oh,
No, you know what's the work of the devil? Those Heelys. My
So-
kid growing up in the gym in school, they used to run, then all of a sudden on their heels. They would call
Yeah.
Heelys.
Oh.
With wheels on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ripstick too. My kids had that.
So
We
you
had
know,
we
it
had
doesn't matter how old you are. When you were 13 or 14, you always had some way to get hurt.
Yeah.
yes, ice
I had a-
skates and roller skates.
I had a
Pellet
red line bike. You guys remember that red line?
We always went with Schwinn. Always
Yeah,
Schwinn.
Schwinn,
I had a
number one.
red line. It was like really nice. Yeah. It was a rich kid's bike, you know.
Uh-oh.
Those old Schwinns go for big dollars if they're in good shape.
Oh yeah.
They sure do.
Oh yeah.
Well, the other one was the English. It was called English.
English.
Well, I had a Raleigh. It was an English bike called a Raleigh
Yeah.
Record. I had-
Yeah,
we,
JC
we had
JC
Raleighs
Higgins.
over here.
Mine was
I had a
JC Higgins,
Schwinn.
good bike.
It was like a 5-speed with a banana seat. I remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, you know, I'm not 50 yet, so you know.
You're not 50. Oh, you're still a baby.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still 50, yeah.
Could you do a wheelie down the street and turn?
Oh yeah. Well, now, not now. I could probably fall down the street.
No, I wasn't talking about now.
But
We want you to
yeah,
come
I
back
could do a
next week.
wheelie. I could do
well,
a
if
wheelie
you
back
ain't riding down the street on a unicycle. Well, I suppose if you're doing a wheelie, that would be considered a unicycle. You're only on one wheel.
Yeah.
then.
We
Before
saw-
I was married, I used to drive my motorcycle
I-
down the street and wheelie.
Our oldest, he could ride a unicycle, and he said, "Cause you got to try it." I said, "You know what? Nah."
Unicycle is work of the devil.
Yes,
And to that.
just
new ones-
just like roller skates and skateboards.
Mhm.
Because
Most
you
of the
heard
new ones now, I think they have automatic balancing. What do you call
Oh, they
that?
you
Oh,
got this-
gyros. Yeah, like a Segway. Like a Segway.
Segways,
See, Erica,
yeah.
we don't always talk about food or small engines.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, I need everybody to watch. Tell everybody to watch Chubby Butcher's cooking channel because he's got the 1,000 subscribers, but he doesn't have the watch time.
Ah.
So tell everybody just to watch his videos to boost up the
I
watch.
want to say, if you like cooking, if you like good food, and it doesn't have to be fancy, and you need a gazillion tons of kitchen appliances and
Yeah.
tools, go watch Chubby because he does it, on a plate and a grill, and it just looks awesome.
What we should all do is put them up on.
What's it
And,
called?
and,
Go to his
and, and,
homepage,
and if
start
you
the
ever
video.
and if you ever make
George,
the hobby motor burger, that
Yeah,
is
if you
good
want a married
stuff.
with small engines burger or a
Yeah,
highlight
yeah.
meal, he'll do one
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another cat.
Look at that one. That's
That's a
good one.
tuxedo. Yeah.
This is
Well,
Tony.
It's a
I
regular
He's a
cattle.
tiger.
Is that the
No, that's a.
barn mouse
Oh
cat?
my gosh.
That,
See, it's
that-
safe
that-
there.
that must be
I bet
fat
you don't have
Tony.
no rodents around.
I
No.
like that one.
Yeah.
Does he mouse? Does he mouse for you?
Yep. He catches mice, rabbits, weasels.
Oh,
Yeah.
All the animals, outdoor animals. You have any indoor animals?
Small dogs.
I've seen him
Yeah,
chase a fisher. I don't know if you guys.
Ooh, fisher
Fisher
cat.
bird.
Yeah,
I've seen him chase a fisher across the yard.
they're nasty.
Wow.
You can hear them at
Is the
night.
other
Sounds
cat-
like children arguing.
Yeah.
Erica, is the other cat the indoor cat then? The long-haired one?
No, both of them live in the shop here.
Okay. That's nice.
Shop cat. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Hey, we gotta have our shop
You
cat.
gotta have shop cats, man, because
I don't.
you know what my
I
leaf blower.
have a shop cat right up until the point where the compressor kicks in. Then I don't have a shop cat.
The fluffy
Yeah.
one used to live in the house, but we're out here more than we're in the house. So she was kind of lonely, so we brought her out here, and now she She has a bed right up here above my desk, and she has a
Warm.
blanket, and that's where she sleeps.
Nice.
Erica, you said you're an old dairy farm, right? Is that correct? The area?
This is an old dairy barn that we're in. Yeah.
Do you guys still? I mean, I know you said chickens and things. How much farming do you actually do on your homestead?
So I grow garlic, lots of garlic for ourselves, and we sell it. Seed garlic and eating garlic, and meat birds and laying birds, and then quite a large garden. I grow like 150 tomato plants, I think. Like too much stuff. But
Do you like can and all that, or what?
yeah, we make all of our own canned
Pickles
goods.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, tomato products, pickles, beets.
When do you people sleep?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, there's Conquer.
Yeah, we don't. We sleep. We do sleep some, but we mainly work, and I'm into too many hobbies. I have too many hobbies.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Work and editing.
Yeah.
Send me the numbers,
young.
Conquer. I'll tell you what it is.
How to measure a wood rough.
Wood, okay, yeah. Send me the numbers, Conquer. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
How to measure?
Well, you got to do the thickness, the length, and the height. That's all.
Yeah, and it's always height at the largest thing of that. Yeah.
Well, the width, a lot of times you have to sand a little bit.
Yeah, well, because he's got a metric. He's over there, so it's a metric.
Yeah.
Woodruff. Yeah.
Depends on what machine.
What
it
numbers?
is.
What are numbers, Klaus? It goes 1 through 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, metric. Yeah.
Klaus, a Woodruff key. So you have the
what are
height
you
of the
doing
key. You
Yeah.
have the length of the
Wow.
key, and you
Yeah,
got the
and-
width of the key.
Can't read it.
Yeah.
Can't read it.
Conquer,
You
I
like
got
my
a whole
shirt?
box. It comes with all of them. I just check which one fits.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know. I mean, I buy those too. I got 3 boxes, 2
Hey, I
metric and 1
I got-
SAE, and I just hey, it went in. That's
Hey, guy, I gotta do a bio break. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Close.
This-
You know what? When I look at my box of Woodruff keys, I look at the one that's almost empty and I say, you know what? I should have just bought this size because the rest of them I'll never use.
I've used
I know.
I've used
I
the
know.
one size for everything.
Yeah. No, but it's the same thing with hairpins.
Yep.
I mean, you buy a selection of hairpins, and all of a sudden, after about 2 months, one area just
The one
goes
slot
empty.
is empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Well, you know what it is. You're trying to cram that huge one in there. You know, you're like, well, that ain't gonna work. You know,
No, just get a bigger hammer.
I've got
a little bit.
Okay, it's Saturday
Drill
afternoon.
bit, yeah, drill bit.
It's Saturday
No.
afternoon. You need a Woodruff key, and everybody's closed, and the customer's coming tomorrow. You
Oh,
grind
man.
it down a little bit and stick it.
Oh
in.
yeah, oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll work.
It'll work.
Wayne, how's the weather there? Is it snowing today?
We had sleet today.
Yeah, it's raining, kind of raining and snowing here on and off.
Yeah, no, we got no snow, but a little bit of sleet today. The temperature just dropped. I had the front of the garage. We got a 1.5 car garage shop.
Mhm.
And what we did is it's all framed in and it's screened with 2x4s. And then there's a heavy duty vapor barrier over. So when the sun comes out, I can open the garage door, let the sun shine in. And actually the heat was off in the shop, and it must have been like 80 degrees in the shop with the heat off.
That's a
And
good
then all of
idea.
a sudden the temperature outside dropped.
And
And we
there's no
had
insulation.
customers showing up, and they said, geez, it's cold out here. And I said, well, come on in the shop and warm up. So they gave a shout, geez, it's really nice in here. And you got a furnace going? I said, yeah, it's been shut off since this morning because the sun was out.
Yeah.
My garage faces north.
I mean, how far, Erica? How far are you from Wayne?
4 hours.
We're about 4 hours away from each
Yeah.
other. Yeah.
South or
She's north. North.
north? No, of course. I'm sorry.
North what?
Yeah, yeah.
East? North.
And I'm 3 days steady driving from them.
She's on us.
Where are you, Bruce?
Hey,
Where are you
Just-
located?
just north of Calgary and south of Edmonton and Red Deer.
Okay.
He was lucky to
Alberta,
be on
sorry,
the
Alberta.
force.
Alberta.
We've been there
sorry.
once a few years ago, actually with Club Cadet. We flew to Calgary and then
Oh,
we
yeah.
drove into Kananaskis and stayed
Oh, yeah,
for a
that's-
weekend.
Sure pretty, eh?
It was beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce is practically right in the middle of nowhere.
Nowhere. When I order something that's overnight guaranteed from Amazon, it takes a week.
Yeah.
Every time I get this idea that I want to visit some of you guys, and I go onto Google Maps, right, and I go, okay, Connecticut, okay, yeah. Hey, where's Bruce? Where's Bruce? It's like 3 days
Yeah.
driving.
For my American friends, I say to them that I'm 9-hour drive north of Helena, Montana.
Yeah. No, but it's so weird because over here where I live, it's so small. I mean,
And Steve is 2 days drive west.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like crazy big. But over here, things are so small. I mean, northern Italy from me is like 17 hours drive away. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's small over here.
Well,
Like
just,
Steve
I
is
got a spare bedroom, Klaus.
Steve's on the island, eh?
Steve is how far from us here, Wayne? Like what,
Oh,
3 days?
He's
3
on
days.
the he's
5
on
day drive.
Vancouver Island.
He's
5
a
day
week
drive.
away from you.
Yeah,
No,
he's,
he's a week away.
he's on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
I should drive out and visit him.
Yeah.
You got to take a boat though. He's on an island.
Yeah, he's on an island. So 2 weeks drive there and back.
Yeah.
Not quite, maybe 10 days.
Customers would not approve of this
No.
Well, when do you go on vacation?
vacation.
Yeah,
What's that?
vacation. What vacation?
No
10
vacation.
years we haven't had a vacation.
So Erica, you do snow blowers as well, huh?
We do snow blowers. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
So
right?
there's no letdown. That it's constant.
So this winter that just passed, we actually had a really weak winter. We didn't get a lot of snow. It was the worst winter for business that we've ever had.
Yeah.
I'll come down to Puerto Vallarta for a little.
We had, I can think of 2 snowfalls we had this year, but then it snowed and then rain came in right behind it, and you weren't snow blowing it anyways.
Yeah.
No.
We didn't have one good snowfall this whole winter.
Because
But we
over here, it's so well. It's not nice from a work perspective, but
Here in Ohio,
we don't have a lot of
For
snow
one
blowers
time,
over
did
here.
you?
Some people have them, but it's. I mean, December, January, February for me is dead.
Yeah.
We made the international news in January because it actually went to minus 53 in Red Deer.
I remember reading about
If it,
that.
Yeah.
if it does that here, the whole country stops.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you don't have the right services, all the plumbing will freeze.
Yeah.
Look at all that snow on my jacket this year. That's from after doing my driveway.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of snow here either in southern Ontario, but we had a lot of snow blowers come in that wouldn't start when the word got out.
When the
that,
little one came.
well, there's a snowstorm coming. We're going to get 15 centimeters or 20 centimeters this week. And all of a sudden the phone started ringing. My snowblower won't start. Can you get it done right away? So like for a week,
Clean
before the
card,
snow
clean
hit,
card, clean card,
yeah,
clean card.
yeah, all card cleans because they got ethanol in the fuel and none of them will fire up.
Water.
Mhm.
So ended up, we sold a lot of Kinetics alkylate canned fuel for them to said, okay, if you don't use it, if you don't get any snow, just start it up, let it run out of fuel, put this can of fuel in it, and you're good for 2 years. You can let it sit.
I mean, normally my winters is focused on chainsaws basically, because that's when people go out and cut firewood and stuff.
Yeah.
But I will say this year, or actually last year, I've only seen a quarter of the chainsaws that I normally do. It's kind of weird.
Well, you're running out of trees.
Again,
No, we're not. Trust me, we're not. But it's like I don't know what it was. I mean, I would be working on chainsaws from December until March, April, and then the lawnmowers will start up again. But this year, I think I only did a handful. I usually do maybe, I know it's small time, but 20, 25 chainsaws in the winter, and this year 5.
You know why, Klaus?
Make him too well. I don't know.
because all of those customers that you got are putting Aspen fuel in them, and they're firing right up.
I know.
That's what's happening.
I know.
I tell you
And
right
I'm
now.
and I'm the idiot who sold him that stuff.
Yep. No, that's
You know,
exactly what's happening. Because I got to
Yeah.
tell you, our business will go down with the amount of Kinetics alkylate fuel we sold to our customers for storage.
Yep. Yeah.
Mhm.
Their equipment will start up. So instead of us seeing that equipment every 2 years, it might be 3 or 4 before they want it oil change, sharpen a blade or something. But the good thing is, every one of those people that bought that fuel, we always give out 3 or 4 business cards to new people. They pass those on, and we always get that work.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I have a couple of arborists, or is that what you call the guys that climb up and cuts down trees?
They're athletes.
Yeah, they are. They are, and they all use. Most of them use steel chainsaws, and they use either the steel fuel, the motor mix, or they use the. And I can have a saw come in. It's been 3 years because I label the machines when they leave here. 3 years, and you know what? The spark plug, it could go right back in.
Yeah.
I give
It's
everybody
amazing.
a small engines 101, even if it's just a $40 resale mower.
Yeah.
And I think and I'm really happy I haven't had any stuff come in this year because I'm not ready to go.
No.
So there's a Moto Mix shortage in Canada right now. Maybe in the US too. I don't know.
So you got to see if you could find somebody that's selling Aspen or Kinetics.
Where do you buy Kinetics from? Power Source?
We order our Kinetics, I think, I think Jake gets it from Canadian Power Tech.
Okay.
Okay, so we got we've got a
So Kinetics
with them.
So
Kinetics is an alkylate fuel.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
And my next door neighbor's been running his 2-stroke equipment for 6 years now, just strictly using that. And he fired it all up this year, fired right up.
I mean, personally, I have 2 chainsaws personally that you can't buy them because they're mine. I have no use for them. So I take them out every 6 months. I bring them out of the cabinet and I start them up, heat them up, go through a cycle and put them back in. And I was just looking, my 025, the fuel in there is 4 years old.
Wow.
So you don't run them out of gas, eh?
No, because I just heat them up. That's nice. Blah, 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 in the. I don't use. I have no. I mean, I don't cut firewood. I don't cut trees. I just have them because I rebuilt them at some point, and I kind of like the saw, and I put it back in the cabinet. And 4 years, Bruce. 4 years, same fuel.
Do you fog it at all?
Is that the Aspen?
Steel motor mix.
Oh, the steel motor mix. Yeah, because my two-stroke snowblower fired up after 2.5 years with the Kinetics in it.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, if it's alkyl fuel, it doesn't matter what brand it is. It does the same.
Yeah.
Now, Erica, there's another company in Canada that's selling it called Gulf Pro Fuels. They can't sell it in the States because there's an issue with the word Gulf. And they actually sent us 6 cans, and it said it was an alkylate fuel. But when we contacted them to order some, it's just, I just got to order way more than what we're ever going to sell, and I can't store that much fuel. So that's why we went to Kinetics at Canada Power Tech. If I need 2 or 3 cases of 8 cans, whatever it is, I pay the shipping, and you get a break on it so that you can make a profit on it too. So it's pretty good. It's good stuff.
I've had Aspen before, and Aspen was good. And then Moto Mix, we had good luck with it, but now that we can't get it, we've had it on back order for how long? 3 months.
How about the regular Moto thing without the oil in it? Though,
no problem with Moto Plus, but Moto Mix, the 50-to-1 mix, there's a supplier issue. Changed suppliers, I'm told, and then the supplier couldn't meet the demand.
Because the Moto Mix is a real clean fuel, could you just add 50-to-1?
I was going to say, just add 50 to the regular.
So I actually called Steel and asked them, and they said you can take, if you put synthetic oil, synthetic mix into Moto Plus, you can make your own Moto mix.
Yeah,
Right, of course.
HP Ultra, it's called, the oil from
Yeah, that's what I
from
use.
steel. I get these little these little bottles. That's good for a can. I don't know, in the US and Canada, it may be in Imperial, but here we get 5-liter
Yeah.
cans.
We're leaders there.
and
Yeah,
this
we get the
and-
2.6 ounce. It makes a gallon.
Yeah.
And this little bottle, you put it in, you got 50 to 1.
Yep.
And
I
then-
usually do 40 though. I never do 50. I always do 40.
But that's because you're a sissy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No.
All right, guys, we're gonna go gray. It's over 2 hours. So thank you to everybody. If you want to stick around for the after chat. If you want to come up, if you hit the link, even though you're not on right now in the panel, Steve or any of the heavy hitters, if any of you guys want to come up, there's still room for 2 more. Just click on the link, the StreamYard link. I'll bring you into the chat. But we're gonna go gray. So before we do, just say thank you. We got Brucey, we got Hank, we got Wayne, we got Erica and Tyler, we got Brock, we got Klaus, and we got Brett. So everybody else that joined before, thank you so much. And if we don't see you in the chat here, if you come up, we'll see you next week. So good night, everybody.
Good
Take
night.
care, everyone. Good night.
Bye-bye.